when I was in practice, when I sold my practice 10 years ago, the margins, if a business was run well, were okay, were decent. They were never great. In the 80s, the margins were great because
Ridiculous.
you got paid full boat, and there was no competition because no doctors or anyone had physical therapy. And of course, that started to shift. Right now, and I wrote an article, a blog. I don't know if you saw my blog, but I wrote a blog about the death of the middle class. And it was really this conversation. I don't think what's happening in our world and our country and all that is going to have too much effect on the smaller practice, the solopreneur. You're able to work with margins because you're really just kind of, you're self-employed. You're just kind of paying yourself. And I think the bigger companies have a lot of leverage points. So they may have smaller margins, but they have so much more leverage. The middle class is that upper overwhelmed operator to that $2, $3, $4 million. They're kind of caught in the middle. And it's so much more important now that you have to look at your business as a business. You have to increase that business acumen, and you have to look at how to create more efficiency in your business, more streamlined operations. We talk about all of this, but I don't see people actually doing this. If you do it and you have a good model, there's actually still a lot of money in what we're doing. I mean, some of our clients are making millions. You'll never hear about them. They're not here talking all over about it. A lot of them aren't necessarily going to all these conferences and stuff like that. They're just quietly doing the work,
Yep.
not talking about the work, not learning more about it, just focusing and doing it. And I think that if we don't shift into actually leaning into the things that we know we're uncomfortable and creating a business that has, clear, clear expectations, clear operations, clear systems, financials and KPIs that are help guiding our decisions, and that is aligned with who we are and what we're about, those are going to go away. They're going to be gobbled up for pennies on the dollar, and they're just going to disappear. And someone else is going to come in and take that sector of the population and treat them a different way, which I don't think is good and healthy for them and who we are as a profession. But we have to take responsibility. I wish there was like some qualification process in order for people to be an owner. I probably would have failed in the beginning. But anyone could just sign a piece of paper and say, I'm an owner, I'm an LLC. And the reality is you're hurting the profession by having a company where you're not creating a great experience for people and you're not successful yourself, because people's image of what, in this case, physical therapy, their image, a lot of it is for people that are not creating what I call like that next level experience and company. So that's where I see the opportunity. Is we have an opportunity with all the technology and everything going on. And I know you guys are doing some great stuff. Carl told me, which is just so perfect, but we have to create the mindset to think like that. If not, the opportunities are going to come and we're not going to know they're there. And in order to do that, we have to, number one, we have to begin to step out of our business, not right away, but step out of the day-to-day, put great people, great systems, great technology in place, and run very lean, profitable business that deliver a great experience and great care.